During the summer, the city has another dimension to its efforts around healthy food. Along with promoting access to food, especially fresh produce, the city also has fitness programs and free meals for young people. To tell us what's being offered is our guest from the commission, the project manager from the Mayor's Office of Food Access, Stephanie Voltaire. And also joining us is one of the city's partners, the Director of Food and Nutrition Services with the Greater Boston YMCA, Karibe, Ibeh. Thank you both very much for being with us.
Thank you.
I want to start with Stephanie because right now you've got something for young people, and I guess you're even expanding it a bit. So what exactly is being offered?
Yes, so we have the Boston Summer Eats program. So the Boston Summer Eats program has two goals. The first goal is to close the summer food gap, and the second is to decrease the summer slide. So the summer food gap is during the school year. A lot of BPS students, about 42,000 BPS students, have access to free lunch and free breakfast. So when school's out during the summer, many of these children go hungry or choose the unhealthier options as they're unable to afford a healthy meal. So we have these sites throughout the city that's federally funded nutrition program called the Summer Food Service Program, but in Boston it's known as Boston Summer Eats, where kids and teens 18 and under can go to all of the different sites throughout the city and get a free meal. No ID or registration required. So.
Well, the city already has the numbers on how many kids in the Boston Public Schools come from families that qualify for free meals. But so given that, what's it like in the summer for a kid who doesn't have a program like this?
A lot of them go hungry, and a lot of them would experience the summer slide. And what that is it's the learning loss that takes place during the summer. About 25 to 30% of the learning acquired during the school year is lost during the summer because of a lack of resources. So Summer Eats doesn't only feed children during the school year, but there's also a lot of programs. So we have reading programs so children can continue their reading throughout the summer. We partner with Read Boston to do storytelling, and then children get to go home with a free book. In addition to that, we're also engaging children to keep up with their physical activity in the summer. And specifically at Lunch on the Lawn at City Hall, we have Kids Zumba every other Friday.
Karibe, what about the young people that you see at the Y and what that tells you about the need for free meals program?
Yeah, so the YMCA, we do have programs specifically designed for teens where we tailor it to accommodate teen activities. So these teens, each branch will have a teen center where teens are welcomed in. They'll get a free membership and they'll also get a meal. And we also have our traditional summer programs, our traditional after-school programs where meals are also being delivered and served to those children. And apart from that, we are also expanding to non-traditional sites, and these will include sites like the Boston Public Libraries and the community centers, where we know that during the summer, teens and kids are also in those spaces. So how do we bring those meals to those spaces?
I imagine this is more than just food, because it's about the kind of people the kids are around during the summer too. Explain why that's important.
Correct. So, so not just the food component, but we do have a curriculum activity tied into the food component. So not only are kids eating and getting nutritious meals, but they're also participating in after-school activities. They're also getting to play with the other team members, and also field trips as well. So we do take these kids to museums and different events as well.
This is BNN News, and we're talking with Stephanie Voltaire from the Mayor's Office of Food Access and Karibe Ibeh from the Greater Boston YMCA. Stephanie, what's it also like for a young person who, you might have parents who are busy working, and you're sort of left on your own, you don't know how to prepare healthy food. So how important is it that you have a program that sort of gets a kid on the right track?
Yeah, so it's very important. A lot of these kids, they're spending their time at the libraries, at the community centers. Some of them are coming down to City Hall to explore downtown, so they can go to the sites at the libraries, Books and Bites. We have 4 Books and Bites sites throughout the city of Boston. They can come to City Hall. If they're running an errand at City Hall or around City Hall, they can come to Lunch on the Lawn and get a free meal.
Karibe, I imagine on some days, we've had quite a few of them this summer when it's really, really hot and humid. Kids, they must love to get inside a building with some air conditioning, don't they?
Oh, definitely. So we have about 100 plus kids at library sites. It gets very hot outside, so they come in, they get a free lunch, and they also get milk and cold water as well, so it's very enjoyable.
Stephanie, of course, another thing the city tries to do, and this is not just during the summer, is that you got families out there, they don't have cars, maybe they can't get to a supermarket and good prices all the time. So how do you help them get healthy food? Because produce can be kind of pricey in some places.
Yes, produce can be pricey. So our mission at the Mayor's Office of Food Access is to improve equitable access to affordable and nutritious food to Boston residents. So one of the things that we're doing is we have a food list and resource map. It includes all the affordable food resources in the city of Boston. So it has farmers markets, places where you can get affordable fresh fruits and vegetables, places where families can get help to fill out the SNAP application, senior dining sites, summer meal sites. So we have this in a wide range of languages. So we have it in Haitian Creole and Spanish, Cape Verdean Creole, for Boston residents to find places in the city where they can get affordable fruits and vegetables.
Karibe, what have you seen so far as kids coming into the Y? Because you get this free membership program. Are you seeing more people sort of trickle in this time?
Yes, so during the summer is our busiest time because we have kids just coming in after school programs as well during the summer. And I think the increase has been with the Boston Public Library site. So we have noticed that kids are spending most of their times at the libraries while the parents are working. So this is it's such a good space because not only do they get to eat, but they also get to enjoy all that Boston Public Library has to offer as well.
We should mention, Karibe, if people want some more details on what's going on at the Y, you've got a website with a lot of it, I think?
Correct. So you can visit www.mealsforkids.org. And like Stephanie said, we have 4 different points of contact. So not only can parents or kids call, but there's also an app where you can type in your zip code and it will get you the closest location next to you. You can also text and receive that information as well, or you can visit the website.
And Stephanie, I know the city must have something too?
Yes, we do. So you can find any information about food resources, the meal sites, farmers markets at boston.gov/food.
Thank you both very much, Stephanie Voltaire and Karibe Ibeh.